inshallah. Are you guys excited? Okay, I want to see how many of you guys are freshmen. Oh my gosh, all of you guys, how was your first day? Did you guys have like early classes? Like 9:30? Yeah, how was it? Do you guys like study work? Do you guys are enjoying it? Okay. Okay, I will give some time for them to also. You guys are settled there? You guys are good? Okay. Alright. I'll give you guys a moment to settle in and inshallah we'll start. Okay. Okay. Alright. And did you guys play any games before I came? You guys did? Okay. Perfect. Okay, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. So if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Faria. Like if you guys want to remember my name. And I'm the Islamic coordinator of Stony Brook MSA. So we're going to be having the halaqas every single Tuesday, 2 to 3. If you guys are free around that time, you guys can come in and we're going to have some fun time together. We're going to share some beautiful reminders and I hope you guys have a good time, inshallah. So, the topic that I want to talk to you guys about, it's going to be the beauty we see all around us, and I'm going to talk to you guys about 3 of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's names. And by the end of this halaqa, I will ask you guys what that means, so I want you guys to listen a little bit carefully. So recently I went, there's one person coming in, we'll give her some time. If you guys can settle in, so I went to a retreat in Pennsylvania some days ago and we talked about the same topic, and I hope you guys also find it beneficial, inshallah. So the 3 names I will talk to you guys about is, the first is Al-Khaliq, which means the creator, okay? And the second name I will talk to you guys about is Al-Bari, which means the producer. Hi, assalamu alaikum, you guys can settle in. Yes. And the third name I will talk to you guys about is Al-Musawwir, okay, which means the fashioner. So before I start, what we do in the halaqas is we actually go around and I ask a question and I will give you guys some time to think about it, and I want to hear some from you guys. It's not going to be a halaqa just me speaking. I want you guys to also participate, okay? So the question I will ask is, assalamu alaikum, you can settle in. Hi, yes. So I will ask you guys is, what is the most beautiful thing you have seen in, like, nature-wise? Like if you guys want to think about, like I'll give you some moments to think about it. It's like, what is the most beautiful thing you've seen? Like think about like a beautiful sky, or think about like a really pretty tree that you've seen, and I want you guys to share some stories with me, okay? So I will share mine. What I saw was the most beautiful thing nature-wise is when I was in the plane and it was late at night, and what happened was that we saw, like I saw, because I was in the window seat, right? And I saw such a beautiful starlit sky, and it was the most beautiful thing in a way where it's like I was in the sky and I was seeing the sky, like the stars, and just being close to the stars, it was the most beautiful thing for me I would ever see. But if any of you guys want to like raise your hand, I will want you guys to share some stories. Anything you've seen like nature-wise. Yes, go ahead. What's your name?
Ridita.
Ridita, hi. Yes.
When I was, this is 2020, I saw Grand Canyon.
Oh yes, yes.
And it looked like, for me when I was there, and I was telling my family, this is not real, it's a set. I couldn't comprehend the beauty of
right.
Surrounded completely. Like, it was something unbelievable because it was so pretty. I thought it wasn't real.
Right. Like some sceneries you see, you think that this is like something out of a picture. Like you can't imagine it being real, right? Okay, that's beautiful. Anybody else wants to share something? Yes, I see. What's your name? Sumaya. Hi, Sumaya. Yes.
I saw like snowy mountains. I was on a mountain with snow, and it looked like powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar, yes. I mean, we have like the munchkins. So if you guys had the powdered sugar munchkins, that kind of felt like that. But yeah, it's so beautiful. Like sometimes you see the snowflakes and they have this beautiful pattern and you're like, subhanAllah, like that's so beautiful, right? Anybody else wants to share? Anybody else on the side? Want to share something beautiful? Do I see any more hands? Yes, go ahead. What's your name?
Fariha.
Fariha. Oh, we have the same kind. Yes. Hi, Fariha. Yes. Walaikum assalam.
So in 2023, I went to Jordan, and my family and I, we stayed in Wadi Rum.
Yes,
And
yes.
then at night, because we were like in the middle of the desert, and we went out. It was more like a feeling, like how soft the sand was.
Yes.
And we literally almost fell asleep in it because we were all lying down. And then as we were looking up, it was the night sky. Like it was also stars, but it was
Yes.
like you could see the orientation of the
Yeah.
Milky Way, and then alongside it, you could see the Big Dipper.
Oh,
And,
that's so beautiful.
Like, 'cause I would see pictures of it, but then I didn't know like you could actually see it with your own eyes.
Right, like seeing it, because I know, like we have seen those pictures of like the Milky Way and the galaxies, right? But when you see it in person, that's when you feel like it's actually real. Like those pictures are not AI generated, right?
Yeah.
But that's beautiful. I saw your hand. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Linda.
Linda?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Yes.
I saw a beautiful sunset in the ocean. It was very beautiful.
Right.
I never forget it.
Right, no, like something about the sky and the sea together. If you guys seen it, like the combination, it's so beautiful. And like a little bit of like snippet for you guys, we're gonna have Maghrib at the beach, In Sha Allah, this semester. So it's gonna be really nice. Last semester, like not last semester, this fall semester, we had it. It was really nice. So thank you for mentioning it, inshallah. I hope you guys look forward to it, right? And any more hands before I start, or you guys are good? Good? Okay. Because anybody else wants to share? We're open, okay? So let's start, okay? Bismillah. So what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran is, in the creation of the heaven and the earth, and the alternation of night and day, are signs for those who use their mind, right? And it's from Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 164. So what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to do? He wants us to think, right? He wants us to reflect. Like the way you mentioned about the Grand Canyon, right? And the way you mentioned about the sunset, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to see these beautiful things, that He wants us to think, right? So what does He want us to think, right? He wants us to think about Himself. So when we think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we think about His names. What are His names, right? So the first name I will share with you guys, and I hope you guys remember it, it's Al-Khaliq, which means the creator. So I'm like mentioning, I'm focusing on the first, the meaning of the name, so that at the end when I ask, what does Al-Khaliq means? I want you guys to respond to me, okay? Al-Khaliq means the creator. So what does Al-Khaliq mean? I will explain to you guys what the name means, right? So Al-Khaliq is the one who determines our taqdeer, right? Like whatever we go through in our life, the struggles, the successes, everything we go through, He determines it, and He brings something non-existent to existent, right? So I'll give you guys a couple of examples to like understand what does it mean. So let's say we're all here in university, right? And I mean, if you guys know, I'm doing the takeover, right? And somebody asks, what's your favorite class, right? And I'm taking this favorite class with my favorite professor. Her name is Dr. Joy Bulger. She's amazing because I'm a psych major. If you like, don't let me nerd out here. Okay, so I took this class with her, and she is amazing, by the way. I took this one class with her in my freshman year, right? If you guys are freshmen here, yes. You guys might have favorite professor by the end of the semester, I hope. So I took this one class with her, and I loved it. But after that, I was like, I want to take more classes with her. But she is such a famous person. Her classes get booked right away. So anytime the enrollment day came, I wanted to take more of her classes. I couldn't. My sophomore year went by, and I'm like, yeah, I want to take more of her classes, right? So this semester, my junior year, right, I'm like, this time I have to get it. So whenever the enrollment day started at like 8:30 or 9:30, I woke up early, and I'm like, I have to take her classes, right? So alhamdulillah, this semester I took 2 of her classes. I'm taking 2 of her classes this semester. And the example I want to show you guys is that something I wanted was non-existent, right? It was something that didn't exist, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought it to existence. So all of us, like, you guys must want something, like, like maybe you guys wanted to get into like a certain club. Maybe you guys want to get into a certain class that you really want to get for your major. There's so many things we want, right? But those things are non-existent, right? So when we think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, Al-Khaliq, He brings the non-existent thing to existent, right? He brings something that we want, and it it doesn't exist at a certain point in our life, right? My sophomore year, her classes in my life didn't exist, right? But I made dua, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the non-existent thing existent. So maybe you guys want some internship, right? Like getting into Stony Brook. You know, maybe you guys wanted to get into Stony Brook and you made dua, right? So when you guys were in your senior year and freshman, like senior year of high school, right? That thing was non-existent. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought that thing into existence. Right? He made things possible for you. So next time when you make dua, or like you're just thinking, like, you know, seeing something like Grand Canyon, right? You see something beautiful, right? You are like, Ya Allah, I want this one more thing. I want you to bring it to reality. I want you to make it real for me. And that's why I want you guys to remember Al-Khaliq, right? So the first time we talked about is Al-Khaliq, which means he brings something non-existent to existence. So like we can she can make herself comfortable. So now it's gonna be like a trivia, like quiz or something like that. I want you guys to, so I will take wild guesses now. So what do you think? How many times Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the name, the creator, like Al-Khaliq in the Quran? Like I want you guys to just guess. Any guesses will be welcome. Yes.
Like 360?
60?
No, 300.
360. Okay, that's a really, really big guess. I want you to tone it down a little bit lower. Yes. 300. 43. Okay, let me see. Okay, a little bit lower. Can you guys guess a little bit lower? 17? Yes, close. A little bit lower. Any wild guesses? Yes. 13? 15? Yes, it's close, a little bit lower. 12, a little bit lower. We're close, we're almost there. 9, yes, close. One more less. 7, a little bit higher. 8? Did I hear 8? Yes, I mean, I gave it away, but yes. So Allah mentions Al-Khaliq, his name, over 8 times, right? And Allah mentions, I want you guys to guess it again, because it's so much fun, right, to guess. How many times do you think Allah mentions the word creating? Like, if you hear the word creating, because Khaliq comes from the word creating, right? This time it's going to be a little bit big, so I want you guys to guess. Yes? 137. It's a good guess. It's close. A little bit higher. Any of you guys? Do I hear anything? You guys want to guess? A little bit higher. A little bit higher. Yes. 350? Yes, it's close, but you have to tone it down a little bit. A little bit. Do I see any more hands? Yes. 345? Yes, it's close, but lower. 325, close, lower. You guys got this, come on. I want you guys to guess. Any of you guys? 225, close. It's so close. I want you guys to a little bit lower. 322, no, she was correct. It's 200 something, yes.
200? Just 200.
Yes, perfect. There you go. That's so amazing. Okay. So yes, also mentions him creating over 200 times, right? And he also mentions that he created us humans over 80 times. Can you guys imagine how much Allah loves his name Al-Khaliq? That he mentions it so many times. Anytime he gets a chance to mention creating us humans, right? He mentions it all the time. He mentions it so many times, right? So I want you guys to understand this, that we are not purposeless, right? Like we all have purpose because we are special to the one that made us, right? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who made such a beautiful, like when you think about the mountain, Grand Canyon, he mentioned he made such a beautiful sunset, right? He made such beautiful galaxies when he mentioned the sky, right? He thought this world needed one of us too, right? So the fact that you guys are here in Stony Brook, the fact that we're still studying what we're studying, we have dreams that we want to be, right? We have things that we want to achieve in life, right? I want you guys to think that you are not purposeless. You are special to the one that made you. The one that created such beautiful things, that knew that you are needed in this world, right? So whenever you think that, oh, what am I gonna do, you know? When I go to my classes, I don't know if I'm able to achieve anything, right? I want you guys to imagine that this is something, the fact that you are here in Stony Brook, the fact that you are studying the subject that you're studying, the fact that you have something that you're passionate about, the fact that you love something, that you want to do something, right? If any of you guys are here pre-med, I want to see hands. Okay, most of you guys, there you go, I knew it. You guys are amazing. So you guys are studying to be doctors, right? You guys are here to, help people. When you become the doctor, you become what you want to be, right? So there's so many things we want in life. But when you become what you want to be, I want you to remember in the process that you are not purposeless. The fact that you're studying something amazing, the fact that you want to be something amazing, I want you guys to remember that Al-Khaliq made you. The one that created something so beautiful made you, right? So now we're gonna move on. So next name I want you guys to remember is Al-Bari, which means the producer. So when you think about producing, what do I mean by producing, right? Producing means when you want some things to go smoothly, right? So let's say if you guys have seen movies, right? There are movies that happen and there is a script, right? At the beginning of the movie, right? The director, the producer gets the script and then they want the script to run smoothly. So they just follow directions, they make things happen, right? They make things go smoothly. So I want you guys to remember when you think about Al-Bari, which means producer, then he is running the things, he's bringing the things from non-existent to existent without any fault. So Al-Bari means that he wants things to run smoothly, right? Like things that were going in our life, right? We have so many struggles, we have so many things that we want to achieve, but there are things that just doesn't happen the way we want to, right? I want you guys to remember at that time that Al-Bari, the one who is producer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's creating our life. He's writing our story, right? So that is okay, so trivia question, because I see a lot of you guys yawning. I know it's a little bit because I had to get coffee too to just, wake myself up because I will also had a 9:30 class. What does Al-Khaliq mean? I want you guys, yes?
Creator.
Creator, yes. It means the creator. And what does Al-Bari mean? What did I just say? Do you guys remember? Yes, perfect. I want you guys to shout out. Next time I ask you guys, I want you guys to shout out, right? So what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say about him creating? No, him producing, right? What does he say? He says that he shapes all of you in the womb as he pleases, and there is no God but him, the all-wise. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions his name, the one that he thinks are important. He wants us to reflect on them, right? So Al-Bari means producer, that he's the one who's writing our stories. So anytime, things doesn't go according to our plan, the way we want things to happen, I want you guys to remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's writing your story. So if things doesn't happen the way you want them to happen, things are happening the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants them to happen, right? So if things are not going according to my plan, but things are going according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan, right? So he's my producer, he's my producer, he's your producer, he's our producer, right? So the third name is Al-Musawwir, which means the fashioner. And I want to emphasize a little bit on this name is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one who created us, the way we look. He specified us the way we look exactly and so uniquely, right? Because if you think about it, we have a lot of goals and we have a lot of creative things that we can do, right? If any of you guys bake, does any of you guys bake? Yes, there you go. See, some of you guys bake. Some of you guys, do painting? Any of you guys do painting? Painting? Yes, see? Painting. So we do painting, we do baking, we have a lot of things that we do in our life, right? So there's some things that are so unique and it's so special to us that Allah wants to put it in our life, right? And I know some of you guys have classes, so maybe I'll make it short, but we have a lot of special things that are special and unique to us, right? So when you think of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, Al-Musawwir, the fashioner, I want you guys to remember that He made us special and unique to just us, right? Some things that we have in our life are very, very special. He gave us those qualities, right? So next time, if you have some certain hobby or certain job that you are very, very passionate about, right? I want you guys to remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one who is Al-Musawwir, which means, do you guys remember? Any of you guys? Passionate, yes, there you go. See, when you think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's names, if there's like a word or two words, it's gonna be easier for you to remember, right? So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the fashioner, He made all of us special and unique to every single one of us, right? So some things, some qualities, just like I mentioned, some of you guys paint, some of you guys bake, there are things that are special to us. He made those qualities unique to us, right? So do not ever think that we are worthless. You know, sometimes you think, well, what is it gonna be? How good it will bring me, right? I want you guys to remember that Allah is the one who gave you that quality in the first place, right? He made some of you guys so much creative that, you know, if you guys think about like our MSA, right? There are so many PRs. They make such good posters. If you guys seen the Sisters Halaqa poster, right? It's really pretty. Our PRs worked on it. They made it special, right? They made it possible. So some of us have some good qualities that Allah gave uniquely to us, right? And if you have those qualities, I want you guys to feel happy and be proud of yourself. You know, sometimes when you think, oh, I'm baking, what good it is. Like, it's nothing that special. No, it is special. Because unlike me, I don't know how to bake. So if you guys know how to bake, if you guys know how to paint, you guys should be proud of yourself. You know, you guys should be feeling like, you know, because I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, I'm not special, I'm not unique. There's so many other people that are better than me. No, you are special. Allah like gave those qualities strictly to you. If you guys are like sometimes, because, you know, some other day that I did another halaqa in another place, she said that she's really good with editing. You know, some of you guys edit. I don't know if you guys edit. I'm not good with editing at all. But she said that she knows how to edit. And I'm like, subhanAllah, that's really beautiful that you know how to edit. Because unlike a lot of us, we don't know how to edit, right? But she knows. See, if you guys have those qualities that are really special, really unique, you guys should feel proud of yourself. You guys should be like, Ya Allah, you gave me that. Like, I should be grateful. I should be like, Ya Allah, that's special. I'm special, you know? I want you guys to feel proud of yourself. I want you guys to feel happy, and I want you guys to feel that you guys are unique. Okay? Do not ever feel that you are worthless. Okay? So, I want you guys to also think about another thing that's like an example that I like to give is, let's say I have a best friend, right? And my best friend gave me a beautiful bracelet, or like a beautiful ring, or like a beautiful dress, and it's on my favorite color, purple. My favorite color is purple, by the way. So she gave me such a beautiful thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you made it so special for me. Like, you knew my favorite color, and you gave me that. Like, I would feel like, oh my gosh, my best friend loves me so much, right? Same thing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He gave us our eye shape. He gave us our physical beauty, right? He gave us something that is so unique to us, right? So feel special, the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you those things. Like, your eyes look a certain way, your face look a certain way. It's so unique, right? So I want you guys to feel like, Ya Allah, you gave me that, and be proud and just be happy and grateful, you know? So another thing I want to say, because I mentioned that, like, you know, physical beauty, I want you guys to also think about the inner beauty, our heart, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us such beautiful heart, because He is Al-Khaliq, and let me hear you guys say, what does Al-Khaliq mean? Creator. There you go, yes, creator. What does Al-Bari mean? Producer. Oh my gosh, you guys remembered, nice. What does Al-Musawwir mean? Fashioner, there you go, see? When you think about our inner beauty, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us such beautiful heart, right? How do you show people or show the world you have a beautiful heart? Does anybody want to guess? What do you have to do? Yes, go ahead.
Your actions.
Yes, your actions. And what do you do to show, like, give me some example of the actions that shows that you have a beautiful heart. Yes.
Giving back to the community.
Giving back to the community, that's a good guess. Yes, I saw your hand too, yes. Charity, yes, charity is a good action. Yes, anybody else wants to go? Yes, so when you think about it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us such beautiful heart, right? And how do you show the beautiful heart? You show it through your action. You show it through the things that you want to do, right? Like, let's say I'm on a bus and the bus driver drove me to my location, right? At the end, I say thank you, you know? And then whenever the train conductor, since I commute a lot, so I'm giving example of commuters, right? There's train conductors that, you know, drive the train, and then by the time I'm getting off the train, I say thank you. I show them something beautiful that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put in my heart. I show them the action, and sometimes the action could be physical, sometimes the action could be verbal. You can always say something nice to another person. You can always be like, you know, assalamu alaikum too. Next time you guys see me, do not hesitate. Come up to me and say salam, okay? If you guys see me wearing my headphones, just tap on my back and say salam, you know? And anytime you guys see each other, I want you guys to also say salam to each other, right? So you guys have these beautiful things that also put in you, and you can show it to everybody else by just, you know, saying something, doing something nice, you know, charity. If you guys know any of the donation, and there's a lot of organizations that do the donations, right? You guys can give back, right, to the community, like she said. There's so many things you can do to show the beauty that Allah SWT put in your heart. You can always do something beautiful by giving back, by doing something, by letting your heart shine. Because Allah SWT is the one who created you. He is Al-Khaliq, and this is the last time I swear. What does Al-Khaliq mean? I want you guys to answer. Creator. There you go. What does Al-Bari mean? Producer. There you go. And what does Al-Musawwir mean? Fashioner. There you go. See, Allah SWT has some beautiful name. And He's the same one who made you. He was the same one who gave you guys such beautiful heart, right? And you can always let that beauty shine by giving back, by smiling to each other, right? Because I can smile with my niqab, but you guys can sometimes see with my eyes, right? But next time you guys see each other, smile at each other, say salam to each other. Let the beauty that Allah SWT put in your heart shine, right? Let the world see how beautiful you are on the inside by giving back, by saying something nice, right? And I want you guys to also think about who's the one who had such a beautiful heart. Do you guys remember? Who was the one who had the most beautiful heart? Yes, Rasulullah, right? Rasulullah is the one who was the most beautiful person, right? And how did he show his beauty? The one that Allah SWT put in his heart, right? He was so empathetic. He was so kind. He used to care about people who were so little. Like, if you guys know this one story, I'm going to share with you guys. One time, this boy named Al-Bari had a bird, right? And his bird died. And Rasulullah is the one, basically, I want you guys to think about it. If you think about Rasulullah's name, right? He is basically the president of a country because he's running Medina, right? But he still cared about that little boy who had a bird, that he asked the boy that, Ya Al-Bari, ma fala nadir? Nugar was the bird's name, that, Ya Al-Bari, what happened to your bird? So he's the one who cared about a little boy who was on the street, and he asked the boy that, what happened to your bird? So next time I want you guys to, ask people what they're going through. You know, how are you doing? You know, how was your day? Just like I came, I'm like, how was your day? The first day can be a little bit hectic, right? How was your day? Ask people, you know, you have people, you have friends, just ask them. Because, you know, they might be going through something, and you can show the beauty that Allah SWT put in your heart by just asking. Just like giving back to them that, oh, I hope you have a nice day. You know, I hope you have a good day, right? So there's so many things that we can do to show the beauty that Allah SWT has in our heart. Okay, assalamu alaikum. I know you guys have classes. So I would say that you are special, and Allah SWT made you special, right? And I would want you guys to show the beauty that Allah SWT gave in your heart by showing it to the world, by giving back, by smiling to each other, by saying something nice. Oh, thank you guys for coming. And you're welcome. Okay, so I think it's about time that we make the dua, right? But before we make the dua, I want you guys to answer me one last time. What does Al-Khaliq mean? Creator. There you go. What does Al-Bari mean? Producer. There you go. And what does Al-Musawwir mean? One last time. Fashioner. There you go. See, when you think about Allah SWT's name, next time you see something beautiful in the sky, next time you see something really amazing, like the rain falling beautifully, right? I want you guys to think about these names, okay? And In Sha Allah, our next halaqa is going to be on Wednesday, and this is where I leave you guys. And we're going to end up with a beautiful dua, right? But if you guys come on SAC Ballroom B, I think, is it Ballroom A or Ballroom B for our next halaqa? Yes, B, okay. So next Wednesday, I think it's 12. What is it? Ballroom B? Okay. So the next halaqa is going to be on Wednesday, Ballroom B. And we're gonna be having like a bouquet making, right? Yes, we're gonna have like some beautiful flowers for you guys, and if you guys want to come up, and we're gonna have a nice time together. And I want to end here with a beautiful dua if you guys want to join me, inshallah. Okay. Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Rabbul Alameen, Ya Dhul Jalali wal Ikram, Ya Arhamur Rahimin. Our brothers and sisters in Gaza, Syria, Congo, Sudan, Uyghur, Afghanistan, wherever they're suffering, Allah grant them Jannatul Firdaus A'la. Allow them to have the highest level of Jannatul Firdaus A'la with their family members. And Ya Allah, our brothers and sisters in Yemen, Congo, and wherever else they're suffering, Ya Allah, grant them Jannatul Firdaus A'la, and allow them to remember all the good times with their family members, and allow them to forget all the hardship, all the atrocities that they're going through. And Ya Allah, allow us to have the beautiful semester this time, and allow our classes to run smoothly, allow our assignments to go smoothly, allow all of us to have the best time together, and whatever we do in our halaqas, accept from us and forgive all of us for all of the shortcomings that we're gonna have. And Ya Allah, allow us to shine fi dunya wal akhirah, and allow us to be the best version of ourselves. Amen.